Hey sneakerheads, I've been getting a lot of questions about sizing, so what I thought I'd do is put together is a little sizing guide so you kind of see how different shoes fit. I'm also notoriously wide-footed, so if you're wide-footed as well, I think this will definitely be a handy resource for you to kind of compare and see what your sizing may be in a couple of popular shoes. So for this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Ultra Boost 3.0 as my neutral shoe. So this will kind of be the base that I'll judge the other shoes by. So let me go ahead and put this on my right foot. Alright, there we go. So as I mentioned, I have very wide feet. You can kind of see that I have no arch at all. I am normally a size 12. I had it measured on the Braddock device. If you've never gotten a chance to do that, I definitely recommend just go to a shoe store and just have your size really just measured out so you can kind of have a good idea of what you should be. So, as I mentioned, this is the Ultra Boost 3.0. Let me go ahead and point out where my foot is. Kind of see that is the tip of my toe. I have about 1 thumb width of difference. I mentioned, because of the wide feet, my foot will kind of stick out a little bit. Let me stand up. Okay, so let's go ahead and compare it to some of these other shoes. So, this is also a 12 in the reigning champ. I know that these are more of a 1.0 knit, but people say that they feel a little bit bigger. So let's go ahead and compare them to these 3.0 Ultra Boost. Alright, they fit pretty similar. Let's go ahead and check it out. So kind of surprising, but I have about the same amount of space as I do on the 12.0. Actually, I would say that I have more space. This is where my toe is compared to right there. I have more space on the reigning champ, so I probably could have gone with 11.5. So you may want to go a size smaller for the reigning champ. Now I'm going to compare it to the Yeezy 350 V2. So the first pair of these I got was the Belugas, and I got them in my normal size 12, which was my same size for the V1s, and they really didn't fit at all. As I mentioned, because of my wide feet and the little inside portion that they use on the shoe to kind of keep it structured, it really kind of hurt my feet. And even if I took out the insole and hoped that they stretch, it felt like a lot to ask for me to wear a shoe to compromise that much, so I sold those. So for these, I actually went with a size 13. So let's go ahead and see how they fit. Take out this paper. Okay, so as you can see, sizing wise, the shoes, even though the V2 is a pretty clunky shoe overall, there's not much there in terms of size difference. Kind of see. It still looks like a very big shoe, but pretty comfortable. Let me point out where my toe is. Yeah, that's where my toe is right there. So it gives me about that thumb width that I'm looking for between the toe and the end of the shoe. Let me stand up. Very comfortable shoe. This is what the insole's in. I know that because of the black, it's a little bit hard to see, but yeah. So definitely size up if you ever get a Yeezy V2 and your feet will thank you. I personally don't like the idea of having to take out my insole and hoping that the shoe stretches just to make it comfortable, especially when you think about how much you have to spend if you're not lucky to get a pair of these. So definitely look to size up. And again, this was a size 13 compared to the size 12 in the 3.0. Now, one last thing I'd like to do before I let y'all go is I want to show you guys just my a Nike comparison. So this is the Flyknit Racer. This is a size 12 as well, and I want to compare those just so you have an idea of how they fit across brands. Now, I love the Flyknit Racer, but one of the problems is it's a very narrow silhouette, and as I mentioned, with my wide feet, it may not always be as aesthetically pleasing. Alright, so there it is on foot. Let me point out where my foot is. foot's about right there. It gives me about I want to say a half thumb width of space between this to the top of the shoe. I don't think it would be necessary to go up a half size, but if you kind of see, excuse me, my foot, because of the lack of arch, definitely kind of goes and prolapses on the side of the shoe. So it's a shame that these beautiful shoes, maybe they're just not for me. So anyways, that was just a quick guide. So I hope that this helps you guys. Really, again, all these shoes, pretty similar in size except the Yeezy V2. This was a size 13. The Ultra Boost 2.0 was a 12. The Flyknit Racer was a 12. And the reigning champ was a 12. But then again, this could have been a shoe where I sized down to even an 11.5. So if you guys have any questions or want to see other comparisons, please let me know. And thanks for checking out our video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks.